If you use this development guide that I'm about to show you, you will be able to manage your money better and you will get your car up to speed in no time. First, the big thing about development this year is that you will be able to develop a lot more, but it's going to cost you a lot more. You can develop 4 parts at a time, and with engineers, you will develop that parts very fast. So cost cap is also more of a concern this year. Now, how to develop your car? So on your first round of development, you want to go to the chassis, underfloor and side ports and bring the lifespan down to the lowest it can go and leave everything else as it is. And you set the approach to intense. This alone will give you a massive bonus, but remember to keep an eye on your cash. You don't want to go intense approach if you don't have the cash for it. But do try. You don't want to do the same for rear wing, front wing and suspension. What you want to do for these 3 parts is on suspension, you want to focus on brake cooling, and the reason for this is brake cooling allows your tires to stay a bit colder, so you can push a bit harder before your tires overheat. Now rear wing have a new stat that I'm a big fan of. It's the DRS delta, and that is basically how much you gain when you have DRS open. So what you want to do is focus only on DRS delta for your first development. You can also focus a bit on airflow sensitivity if you want to, or you can leave the airflow sensitivity and go for drag reduction if you want to, or you can completely focus on the DRS delta on your first development. Now front wing, you want to focus on airflow sensitivity, and if you want to, you can also do this where you get some brake cooling as well to help manage the tires. So airflow sensitivity only, or sensitivity and brake cooling. Now after the first round of development, you might have to develop a few parts that you won't use just to get the other stats up. So after the first development of the rear wing, for example, you will go the exact opposite like this and then not manufacture this part. After this one, develop a new rear wing the same as the first one like this, and then this part will give you better stats so you can manufacture this one and use it. Now a little bit on research. You want to start researching a bit later in the season when your cost cap is getting low. In research, you will always have positive numbers, but there will not be a lot to gain basically. So hold off on researching until your cost cap is low. And that is about it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.